every day, every moment is like the best day of my life. Each day keeps getting better because I had all the days before and this day.
My mom always taught me you have to believe it first. And they say overconfident, like that's a bad thing. I'm going to tell you how I feel about me. I am the greatest.
All right, documentaries often shed new light on the most controversial figures, and that's definitely the case for the Emmy-nominated docuseries Genius that follows the journey of one of the most polarizing celebrities and also a lot of your favorite, Kanye West. It's a raw depiction of his rise to stardom through his successes and failures and grief and mental health struggles, and it has some of us reminiscing about the old Kanye, straight from the Go Kanye. Joining me now are these two dope filmmakers, Coodie Simmons and Chike Oza. They're co-directors of the Emmy-nominated documentary Genius, a Kanye trilogy. So happy to have you brothers here, and congratulations on the Emmy nod. It's fire. I just finished watching the documentary last night, and Coodie, I have to say, for you, you were really close with Kanye. You saw something in him early on, so he wasn't just your subject, he was your friend. And, you know, I worked in the documentary film genre for a while, so it's very challenging to film someone who you're close with, and you became a character in this documentary. Tell me how that was, being so up close and personal to his professional rise, but also a lot of his personal challenges.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll start with Ciao Bella, since I'm in Rome now. But no, Kanye is, I mean, you know, early on, he was always like a little brother to me. I'm a lot older than Kanye, so I knew No ID and Common and all those guys, but I recognized how talented Kanye was, and we was doing Channel Zero, me and Danny Sorge, and I was like, yo, I gotta document this dude. I definitely, after seeing Hoop Dreams, I said I gotta document and see where his success will go, because I seen Grammys, you know, so
yeah. Well, Chike, I want to bring you in the conversation because this was such a beautifully told story. And there are a lot of people, I'm sure there are people watching right now who are mad at Kanye, disappointed in Kanye. But I have to say, the way the film unfolds, for me, it gave me such empathy for him because this really is, you know, somewhat, in some ways, a story around mental challenges. The death of his mother, Ms. Donda, it was so hard. So you just want to hold this man, seeing him grieve and the way he mourned. Tell us how you were able to show his humanity while also acknowledging that there are some frustrations around some of his comments and his recent behavior.
Well, I think for us, understanding how polarizing of a figure Kanye is, we also knew people stood on either side of the fence when it comes to him. But, you know, our goal was to set out to make a story not about Kanye. It was to use Kanye and Coodie's journey in their story to inspire others to be able to, you know, unlock the genius within them and be able to follow your passions and understand, like, following your passions. You know, for us, we're strong believers in God and faith. We have a strong faith and understanding how to utilize that faith for us to accomplish our goals. And so we wanted people to really see a blueprint of how you can speak things into existence and how you can, like, you know, overcome fears to be able to, like, really in life, you know, succeed at really what you're passionate about and without any fear and just 100% faith in God. So that was the whole point of our story, and hopefully it would inspire others. So it wasn't so much just about focusing on, you know, Kanye and how you felt about him. I think you can see past that person and past Coodie and really take the story for what the true point of the story and the message of the story is. So
I think that's what made the film so beautiful, that you could dig deeper, because it really, you're right, it was about so much more than that. Coodie, I want to play a clip of Miss Donda talking, and then you and I will talk about it on the other side.
Okay.
The main thing is getting to do something that you really love to do. Right. But you know what, I was thinking about something I was going to say to you, Kanye, that I thought was important. How you were down to earth and everything, but you know you got a lot of confidence. Come off a little arrogant, even though you're humble and everything. But it'd be important to remember that the giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing.
That was such a scene. Every scene with her was just heartbreaking. And what I loved, Coodie, is that you developed a bond with her, because there's a scene where you go see Kanye when he's having some challenges, clearly, and you get a little choked up. And watching you get choked up over Miss Donda made me get choked up. It was really such a personal moment that you chose to share with the viewers. Talk to us about the impact you think Donda West had on her son.
Don had an amazing impact on Kanye, of course, you know, giving him birth, starting there. And then, you know, all of the everything that she put into him, like, you know, the belief that you can believe in yourself and, you know, and just talking about God, you know, we always say Jesus direct. And it's amazing how Donda, you know, was big on that as well. And, you know, I feel like it's amazing to see her. And it's funny with that clip. I ran into that clip later on, and we always say spirits never die. And it was like Donda was there with us the whole way through this whole journey from when I started filming and met her for the first time until, you know, now. You know, that's why we always say spirits never die. And our ancestors will always be with us forever.
Yeah, her spirit. You could feel that in the documentary. I'm curious, have you spoken to Kanye? What's his reaction to this film been?
Well, yeah, he called me and just said thank you. You know, he's seen the first episode, and it's amazing how God worked because, you know, I always wanted to show him the film. You know, I'm like, Kanye, when you see this film, you have to be with everybody that loves you, everybody that was there at the beginning. And God made that happen at the premiere. That was the first time he saw the film, and he just thanked us, and you know, he felt really good about it. And it was, you know, like Chike said, it was something that we did, you know, to just really for all the geniuses in the world, you know, to show you that you can unlock your genius and you just have to believe. You know, it's a book, Keys to Success. If you can conceive, by Napoleon Hill. If you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. So we live by that.
That's a beautiful thing to live by. And Chike, was there anything in the film, because there are some moments, were there any moments in the film that you felt a little uneasy about putting in the film? And I'm just curious, is there anything that we'd be interested to know in what was on the cutting room floor?
I mean, there was so much on the cutting room floor. I think the biggest challenge for us was figuring out what we would put into the film. And once we identified, you know, what the overarching goal was, at least it made it that much easier. But and because we had a goal, there was nothing that we put in the film that we weren't ready to stand behind. So there was nothing in the film that I feel like we were weird about putting in, but it was a lot of decisions to figure out what would actually make the film. Because, you know, Cootie can tell you it was over 300 some hours of footage. So
yeah, 550 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, over a decade. Wow. Thank God that we had people like Nina Bon Jovi and Ted Schillinger, Monty Martin, all the people that help us learn story. You know, we read this book by Robert McKee called Story, and that, you know, help us to understand that we just got to move, you know, the story got to move forward. So there was a lot of things cut out and a lot of things added when we needed it. So just to tell that story. So thank God for those people.
Well, you learned how to tell a story so well that up next you're going to be at the Emmys, which we're hearing here at this network. So I'm so proud of you guys. I think you guys are so dope. I can't wait to connect with you guys in the Big Apple. Congratulations on all your success. I'm looking forward to your documentary on Ernie Barnes. I know you guys are working on that and a lot of other stuff. So thank you for being here. Cootie, bring me back some of that Italian leather.
Okay, let me just say hi, Ivy, real quick. Hurry up. So it's Ivy's birthday. That's why we out here.
Hi.
She's the one that's born in the movie.
Daughter.
Right? Yeah.
We saw her birth in the movie, and she is just as beautiful today as she was then. Happy birthday, sweetheart. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Cootie Simmons and Chike Oza. And please check out their documentary. It's so fire. Thank you, guys.